Nkume Mbaby Gaby Kamzoro Nimegi Nkume.
Today I come to you, all my fans scattered right across the world. And I come especially to you here in Jamaica. This picture that you're looking at is permanently etched in my mind because I will never, ever forget these children that was so brutally murdered by a family member. We're looking at Kamisha Wright. She's the mother of Kimanda Smith, who was only 15 years old when her life was taken away from her. You're looking at Shara Lee Smith, who was only 13 years old when her life was taken away from her. You're looking at Rafaela Smith, who was only 5 years old when her life was brutally taken away from her. And last but by no means the least, you're looking at Keshawn Henry. He was only 23 months old. The Cocoa Piece murder, as they branded it, was not done by a complete stranger. The Cocoa Piece murder was done by a family member, Kamisha Wright's cousin. Now, Gwendolyn McKnight, the mother of Kamisha Wright being her only daughter, went to bed that night talking to Kamisha on the night of the 20th. The morning of the 21st, which is a Tuesday, she normally would get up and call to remind Kamisha to get the children for school. That particular morning, she called and called and called, and nothing happened. She said, a little bit concerned, she called Renada, one of her sons, and says, Renada, go check on Kamisha and find out if she's up and so we can get the children ready for school. About 5 minutes later, Renada came riding back, throwing his bicycle to the curb, and says, Mama, everybody dead. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, when that was told to me by Mama Gwen, every soul, inch and crevice of my body went into collapse mode. I could not believe that a complete family of 5 was so brutally taken away and murdered by our own family member. Trust me, Mama Gwen is one of the most strongest women that I know. She is a tower of strength. And that is why I ask from time to time all of my fans out there to help Mama Gwen as much as you possibly can. Now Jamaica is torn with this somebody after dead back attitude, which means somebody must die in retaliation for the killing or hurting of another. I can just go back to what happened in Trelawney a few years ago when 2 sisters was actually warring each other for land. One sister took her own 2 daughters, plotted with a total stranger, a gunman. Those 2 daughters went upstairs, opened up the door, let the gunman in to murder their aunt because his two sisters, one of them was 20 years old, the other was only 16 years old. That happened in Trelawney. I can take you further east to St. Mary, where a mother and daughter plot the murder of her son and her daughter's brother, killed him and buried him in a shallow grave in the back of the yard. Right now in Kingston, in the areas of Kingston, family members fighting and killing each other makes me wonder what is going on. So Jamaica, let's get back to love. Let's get back to empathy. Let's get back to raising our children. Let's get back to being our brothers and our sisters' keeper. Let's get back to the great culture of this country. Everything that is negative will pass, but the cocoa peace killing, as long as I live, and I join in chorus with the world to say, we will never forget.